The father archetype in Bitcoin manifests in the viral peer-to-peer spread of Bitcoin knowledge. Teachers and educators who have spent years sharing their understanding are the embodiment of this role. Hal Finney was perhaps the first, but many Bitcoiners, especially in the early days, can trace their Bitcoin education back to Andreas Antonopoulos. For many, his devotion to speaking about Bitcoin and his optimistic vision of the future sparked their first aha moment. Since Bitcoin's inception, this paternal role has played out through decentralized, grassroots efforts by Bitcoiners to educate, instruct, and build a community rooted in shared knowledge. What began as small Bitcoin meetups in obscure forums blossomed into a global movement, shaping a generation. These Bitcoiners, through the peer-to-peer information network, have become some of the most economically, energy, and media-literate people in the world. Their knowledge has enabled them to thrive during this era of dramatic change. The essence of the father archetype isn't about control or domination, but about teaching, guiding, and mentoring. This has been central to Bitcoin culture from the beginning. Early Bitcoiners understood that a decentralized, peer-to-peer system only works when its participants are educated and empowered. The father archetype is seen in those who hosted meetups, wrote blog posts, created podcasts, and participated in forums to spread the word about Bitcoin. These individuals understood that knowledge is power, and in the Bitcoin world, that knowledge must be shared widely for the network to grow. What sets Bitcoin apart is that this knowledge isn't shared top-down. It's peer-to-peer, decentralized, and community-driven, mirroring the technology itself. This structure not only mirrors Bitcoin, but also creates a powerful culture that helps Bitcoiners navigate the complexities of a rapidly changing world. This decentralized culture of education has produced something remarkable. Bitcoiners have become some of the most economically, energy, and media-literate people in the world. In a time of rampant misinformation, institutional failure, and economic uncertainty, Bitcoiners stand out as individuals who have not only survived but thrived. Economic literacy. Through their engagement with Bitcoin, many have developed a deep understanding of sound money principles, Austrian economics, and the flaws of fiat currency. They grasp inflation, debt cycles, and currency manipulation better than many traditional economists. Energy literacy. Bitcoiners understand energy, particularly in the context of Bitcoin mining, better than most. They broke free from the fiat-driven red versus blue political dichotomy, converging across party lines due to their understanding of efficient energy use and how Bitcoin incentivizes renewable energy. In a world grappling with energy crises, Bitcoiners are uniquely equipped to explain these complexities. Media literacy. Through years of confronting misinformation and propaganda about Bitcoin, Bitcoiners have developed a cultural understanding of Murray Gell-Mann amnesia, seeing through the narratives spun by fiat-controlled media. They understand the incentives behind reporting angles and recognize psyops when they see them. This skill has become invaluable in a world where trust in traditional media is dead, and the ability to discern fact from fiction is essential. The father archetype in Bitcoin is about more than leadership. It's about nurturing a culture of knowledge sharing that empowers others to think critically, act responsibly, and navigate the complexities of the fiat apocalypse. Through peer-to-peer education, Bitcoiners have become some of the most economically, energy, and media-literate people in the world. This knowledge passed down through meetups, forums, and shared experiences has enabled Bitcoiners to thrive in a time of great change. Bitcoiners who embrace this archetype have job opportunities as content creators, educators, in-house experts, or as valuable resources to friends and family. The father archetype teaches that true leadership isn't about control, it's about empowerment. As we move deeper into the fiat apocalypse, this decentralized, peer-driven model of education will continue to be a source of strength, resilience, and hope for Bitcoiners everywhere.